Hey, what's up guys? It's Jonathan with Rev Free Moto. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Savior heated gloves for cold weather riding. It's 46 degrees, I believe, today here in Virginia, and it's not the coldest I've ever ridden in, but it's starting to get down there to the point where I'm thankful that I have heated grips on my motorcycle. But those heated grips were really pricey. I think between the cost of the grips and the cost to have them installed, it was like $1,000, which is a ton of money if you are trying to ride on a budget. And I don't want to be putting that kind of money into my bike all the time. So one thing that Savior Heated Gloves has sent me, some heated gloves that are actually rechargeable, and I've got them right here. You can get them on Amazon, and they're less than half the cost of your average Harley heated grips. So we're going to check these out. We're going to open them up and we're going to see if they're any good. Battery technology has come a long way, and so let's get into these things and see if they are worth the price point. I've had heated gear in the past. I've had heated a heated vest that I could wear underneath my riding jacket. And it would help, but the battery wouldn't last. So I think for these to be good, I feel, man, that's a lot of box for not a lot of box, you know what I mean? For these to be good, I feel like the batteries need to last for at least 2 hours, maybe 3, so that you can get a good ride out of them. Now, if you're just commuting, then you really don't need them to last, but maybe an hour or 2, right? But let's get into these and see what we got going on here. So that's the Savior logo, and that is the product. Got some armored knuckles there. That's pretty cool. By the way, I smashed my thumb in the car door about a week ago, so that's what the Band-Aid's about. Just trying to hang on to the thumbnail as long as I can. But let's get these open and take a closer look and see how the heck you charge them up. Okay, so these are, it's almost like, you know, a winter glove, and they've got probably not real leather, but some sort of faux leather here. It might be real leather. Let's take a look. And then you got these carbon fiber appearing to be, I don't know if it's real carbon fiber, but the knuckles are a hard material, so that's cool. You got some adjustability here. Here's your on-off switch for the heated gloves. Right now, out of the box, they're not doing anything, so I guess I got to charge them up. See what kind of fit we're talking about. I ordered these in a medium. My busted thumb should be interesting. All right, that's a good fit. So I usually wear medium in all the gloves, all the motorcycle gloves that I have, and these are fitting really well. There's maybe an extra ½ an inch or so. Let's see. No, maybe not. If I pull them on real good, they fit my pinky pretty well, and you can tighten them down here, so with that right there, and then you can also tighten them there. All right, so a little bit of a gauntlet style, but not too long. I could still wear these. They'll go over the sleeve, I think, of my riding jacket, so that's really nice. And nice big fat button, so you can just push it with the other glove. I really like the fit and finish of these. This is pretty cool too. It's got a little, I guess that's to wipe the wiper blade on your visor. I don't know how practical that really is, but they feel really good. And I really feel like a lot of winter gloves that I've had in the past they're really thick, and to the point that it's almost difficult to control the throttle. But these don't feel like that. They feel really good. So obviously, truth will be when we get them on the bike. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and charge them up, and then we'll get out on the bike and ride and see what they're like. I'm excited. Again, these are Savior gloves available on Amazon. I also wanted to show you this bag that the gloves came with. So I guess you can throw that in your saddlebag, throw the gloves in there, and then you got your directions or user guide or whatever. So we'll get into that as far as how to, I guess you actually stick the battery pack inside the zipper pocket of the glove. So we'll have to check that out. And then here you have your charging apparatus. So it comes with a plug and wires to hook it up. The cool thing is, if you have a USB on your motorcycle, which I actually do, I don't know if it's long enough, but you could also charge on the go if you needed to. That's cool. And it actually has 2 battery packs, I assume one for each glove. So we'll check that out too. All right, so here's one of your battery packs, and it actually just will slide. So these are actually smalls, and they fit me fine. So, oh no, maybe that looks like a size label. So I guess these are small and not medium, but they still fit me well. But let's go ahead and plug them up. They may come with a little bit of charge. Usually batteries do. And we'll see if we can just plug them up without even charging them. I'll charge them before I ride though, just to be sure. But let's just see. So it plugs right into there, and then same thing to charge them. You know, you use that wire to plug up to the battery. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Once it's charged up, you go ahead and plug it into this little wire that comes out of the glove. All right, so now that it's on there, you just slide your battery into this pocket here, which has a Velcro seal on the outside. Okay, I've got them on, I've got the battery pack in, and probably have to, with all the layering up I'm going to do, I'll probably take my watch off, but yeah, feels pretty good. Again, this is, I usually wear a medium. These are a small, and they fit just fine. So maybe they're not exactly true to size, but as you can see, like they're pretty decent as far as the fit and finish. You know, time will tell, right, as far as how they hold up, but I really like the looks of them. They're pretty cool. And then I don't know if this is reflective or not, but that's pretty neat. But yeah, oh, what do you know? They did turn on. Okay, so I don't know what kind of battery I've got, but you got to push and hold it to turn it on. And then I've got a couple different levels here of heat, I assume. So I'm going to just kind of wear it for a second and at the lowest setting and see if it lights my hand on fire or what. While I'm waiting for, I don't know that the camera's going to be able to pick this up, but while I'm waiting for the gloves to heat up, it says that the battery will last at the lowest setting 6 to 6.5 hours, at the medium setting 3 to 3.5 hours, and at the highest setting 2 to 2.5 hours. All right, so obviously we're going to charge the batteries and then we'll ride. But meanwhile, I've got these on. I feel like the Terminator or something, I don't know, with these, like RoboCop or something, like, you know, I don't know, Blade Runner, something futuristic. But yeah, I can already start to feel the warmth. I went ahead and bumped it up to the level 2 setting, but I can feel the warmth in my hand. So I'm really interested to see how these are out in the field. All right, let's get them charged up and we'll get out on the bike.
All right, they're looking good. They're feeling good. It's been probably a week since I've been able to ride. So I'm excited to get out and ride a little bit. So yeah, other than a full face helmet and these heated gloves and my riding jacket, I don't have it. I'm not turning on my heated grips. We're gonna ride with just the gloves. Soundtrack today brought to you by Tab Performance Exhaust. My visor is fogging up. Probably need to open the vent at the bottom underneath my visor. crack the visor a little bit. Too much fog. That's how you know it's cold out. I think it's 48 now, 48 degrees. Alright, so how are these gloves feeling at maximum heat? Well, I've been wearing them probably a couple of minutes now. And I can really start to feel them warming up. I feel them on the palms of my hands and on the back of my hands. That's kind of nice. See, with heated grips, you only feel them in the palms. But I can feel the heat on the back of my hand and in my palms, which is awesome. Now, they are definitely a little bit bulkier than like what I usually ride with, but I'm not having any, like, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not like trying to ride with super, super heavy, thick winter gloves, you know, like that's almost dangerous. I feel like these have pretty good dexterity in the fingers. I feel like an Arctic blast is coming through the wind. I mean, when the wind blows, it's definitely a colder wind. I think it's going to get down to 29 degrees tonight, Fahrenheit. So the temperature is already starting to drop with the sun setting low in the sky. But I am nice and toasty with these gloves. I'm telling you, like, they really block the wind fairly well. I don't feel a ton of wind through the gloves or anything like that. I think they have a cool look. And they're feeling really good. They really are feeling like they're keeping my hands nice and toasty warm. Now, I've got them on the highest setting, so I don't know if they're going to heat up to the point that I can't tolerate it, but with this wind whipping and mid-40s temperatures, I'm going to just keep them right where they're at. So let's just do a quick cost analysis. Right now, these are on Amazon. The Black Friday sale is currently going on as of November 21st, 2024. It has them at $99 for a small and $103 for medium. Mine are small. Normally, again, it says in the reviews that these run a size down. So if you normally wear a medium, I would recommend that you get a small. If you normally wear a large, you may want to consider a medium. But check the reviews before you purchase, just to see. That may help you in getting the best size that's not going to be loose. You don't want motorcycle gloves to be loose. You want them to fit perfectly, so that you have the most control over your motorcycle. And this wind is whipping. So cost analysis, normal price, I think they're somewhere around $129.99, $130, something like that. Not very expensive compared to heated grips. These Harley heated grips, they're Empire grips. That's just like the style, I guess. They were over $300 from the Harley website. And, oh man, I love this heat on the back of my hand. They were over $300 and they heat up really great, okay? But they were over $300 and that was just in the box. Now I have to pay for them to get installed. I think they charged me a couple hours of labor to install them at the Harley dealership too. And so by the time it was all said and done, it was close to $1,000. $1,000 for heated grips on a Harley Davidson, which is, it may not have been quite that much, but it was definitely between 800 and 1,000, which is absolutely ludicrous cost to be able to ride in cooler weather. Beautiful out here, even if it is freezing cold. But I'm accomplishing the same thing as these $800 to $1,000 heated grips with these Savior heated gloves. Now, they won't, on maximum setting, they're only good, you know, for 2 hours probably. So that's the only problem. With a heated grip, if you're gonna ride for several hours, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours, you want these, it's really cold out, you're gonna have heated grips, or maybe a couple of extra batteries for these things that are charged up. Now, they will charge with you a USB port, so you can charge them. You know, I've got a USB port on the motorcycle. I could probably charge them in the saddlebag. I've got one that I ran into the saddlebag, you know, whatever. But as far as these lasting for more than 2 hours on the high setting, you're going to have to limit your riding. I don't want to be out here riding in cold weather for more than a couple hours usually anyway. Like my longer road trips, I'm going to save for the warmer weather. But if I'm riding all day and it's 45 degrees, I'm going to try to save the battery by keeping these on a lower setting, and I might even mix in the grips with them as well. But I feel like for the price point and the ability to be able to ride for 2 hours up to 6.5 hours, if you put these on the low setting, you can ride up to 6.5 hours on the low setting. For $100 or $130, that's amazing. That's an amazing price point for this product. And I really think that, like, the fit and the finish overall is really good quality. I definitely would recommend them. I can't say I wouldn't recommend these. I would buy these absolutely any day of the week to keep my hands warm in the cold weather. I would say if you were riding in, if it was like 25 degrees out, these might struggle a little bit to keep up in really cold weather. But these are probably going to be best for riding 35 degrees and up. 35 degrees and up. But I think the best selling point out of, I mean, even if you have heated grips on your bike already, these are a great complement to them because you have heat on the back of your hand as well as the palm of your hand. The heating elements actually go all the way up to just shy of the fingertips on the palm, and then cover the palm as well. And then on the back, you've got the entire back of the glove, the back of the hand. So definitely a cool product. I think it's really cool that I've got like little lights on my gloves. Again, I feel like I'm some sort of cyber rider or something like that. Let's see if I can safely make a left here. Pull into this little building here with the lions in the driveway. Ooh, there's a cable that was here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here or not. The cable is down. So I'll just stay right here just to make sure I'm respecting whatever rules. In case I'm not supposed to be in here. Alright guys, that's gonna do it. These are the Savior heated gloves. I will throw a link to these bad boys into the description on this video and into the comments as well. Really think they're a good product, and if you want to be able to ride in colder weather, I feel like these are a must-have. Even if you've got heated grips, especially on those really cold days, you can put these things, pop them down to the lowest setting, throw your grips on, and you got to have heat radiating over the back of your hand, and then heat coming out of your grips too. If you don't have heated grips, then you know, you're gonna have your hands covered all the way, at least for up to 6.5 hours. So you can't beat that for a price point of $100 to $130. Get them on Amazon. But yeah, hey guys, if you haven't subscribed to Rev Free Moto, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you liking this video. That really helps me out. God bless, and remember that it's who you're becoming, that's what matters the most. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.